Hi everybody, this video is about how to have serious conversations with your elderly parent or somebody in your family to avoid having to go to a nursing home. Staying in the family home and avoiding going to a nursing home is what most older adults want. However, this doesn't always happen, or it may not be practical depending on the care situation and the needs of an individual. If you are a caregiver with an elderly parent whose health is teetering back and forth and up and down, it may be time to have a conversation with your parent about what they can do to stay in their home and stay out of a nursing home. If you are an older adult with a lot of health issues, what are you doing every day so that you can stay in your home and you don't have to leave your home? Few adults consider that becoming seriously ill or experiencing an unexpected accident can force a permanent move to a nursing home. So, if living at home is your priority, or it's the priority of an elderly parent, it's time to have a serious conversation about what your parent or what you are willing to commit to make this happen. So in this video, I share some ideas around preventative actions that you can take or your elderly parent can take to stay physically strong and live independently in your retirement years. If this is your first time here, I'm Pamela D Wilson. I'm a caregiving expert and an expert witness with more than 25 years of experience helping older adults and their caregivers work through all of the health, the financial, the legal aspects, including navigating family relationships. You can learn about my personal experience by clicking links below this video. There's also a lot of help and support on my website, PamelaDWilson.com. Please do me a favor, like this video, follow my channel, comment, even if it's only to say thank you. Your thank you helps other people find their way here. So tip number 1, permanent nursing home placement is often the result of a serious fall and fractures. Statistics show that falls happen in about 1/3, about 30% of adults living at home. Now, some of these falls may not be serious. It may just be a trip and a fall and somebody gets up, but 30% of them end up in the hospital or in a nursing home and are associated with high costs. And these people who fall and seriously injure themselves, a lot of times they limit their activity because why? They don't want to fall again. So, falling, fracturing a bone, doing less means that these people will become sick more frequently because they're not healthy and because they're limiting their daily activities out of fear. Falls and physical weakness, they're the perfect combination to guarantee that somebody is going to have to live in a nursing home or even move to assisted living. The cost of simple in-home modifications like a raised toilet seat to make it easier to stand from the toilet, grab bars in the bathroom and shower to avoid slips and falls, a floor-to-ceiling pole next to a bed so that a person has something to grab onto when they stand up, or even the use of a walker or cane. Those are small expenses compared to the monthly cost of a nursing home, which can be anywhere from $10,000 to $12,000 a month, depending on where a person lives. So consider what actions you can do every day, what safety measures you can put in place that will just give you a little more confidence about moving around safely. Now, here's another thing. A lot of adults who fall, fracture, become injured, they decrease their mobility. And so they're living in a smaller space in their home, or they move to an assisted living community and they live in a smaller space. So I had some clients who would only use 1 or 2 rooms of their house. They ended up sleeping in their living room in a chair, and they would go back and forth to the bathroom and to the kitchen, and that was it. They probably didn't walk more than 20, 30 feet a day, which was the limit of their physical activity. So what do you think happens when the body doesn't move and there's no physical activity. The body becomes weaker. Balance becomes worse. The likelihood of a fall increases. And because the body's not doing anything, it's more susceptible to getting sick. Many of you heard the 10,000 step a day goal. Well, it's a recommendation for everybody. You can purchase a pedometer or a watch like I have that tracks my daily activity so that you can motivate yourself to make sure you get in those 10,000 steps. I will tell you, some days I'm at the end of my day and I may be at 100 or 200% or 300% because I've done a lot. There may be a day where I haven't done as much and I'm at 97%. I will go take a walk or do something just to get that other 3% in. You would be surprised how tracking your activity can motivate you to be more active. It also is going to help you stay in your home and reduce the likelihood of a fall and illness and physical weakness. So finding a way to track your activity is actually a good thing. Let's say, though, that you're an older adult or your elderly parent is noticing that their balance isn't as good and they're having some almost near falls. Physical therapy can be huge. Sitting at home all day watching TV, playing on the computer, it's tempting, right? A lot of us do it, but it's not good for your body. So, if you have any problems with balance or walking, go see your doctor. Ask your primary care physician to write you an order for physical therapy, and then commit. The problem with most physical therapy is that older adults don't recognize the importance, or they experience pain when first doing the exercises, so they're like, well, I don't want to exercise because it's going to hurt. Well, of course it's going to hurt. Of course there's going to be pain. Muscles that are weak become tight when you start using them. Group-based exercises at community centers or other places can be a great match for people in addition to physical therapy exercise, especially if you enjoy socializing with other people and you still drive and you can go to the centers. That can be a really good thing. Joining a gym can also be very positive. You can hire a personal trainer there to show you how to do the weights and the machines and cardio exercises, and you can have daily and weekly routines that you modify as you get stronger. Anybody at any age through activity and weightlifting can improve their physical ability and their strength. And while we can all say, oh, I don't have time to exercise, it's not important. Well, if you want to live in your home and stay in your home, it's extremely important. The challenge is nobody talks about this until something happens. We don't realize how our physical strength and our muscle mass just gets lost until we injure ourselves. So take this information seriously. Start asking your parents, hey, what are you doing every day? Did you get some exercise? Did you get your heart rate up? You doing little weights? What are you doing? And if you're the family caregiver, take your own advice. What are you doing to maintain and build your physical strength and your muscle tone? Let's say your parent has physical limitations and they can't get out of the house. That's no excuse. There are exercise programs on television and hundreds of videos here on YouTube that can be done with the recommendation of a physician just to make sure that your parents are safe doing it. For everybody, committing to a regular exercise program, even 20 minutes a day, go take a walk. It's the best thing that you can do for your body and mind today. Find a buddy to do this with you who will say, hey, it's time for our walk. Hey, where are we going tomorrow? All of the social and emotional support around activity is also very positive. It's proven being proactive with your health has so many long-term benefits that you may not really start noticing until you get a little older and you're like, oh, I can't do the things I used to do. I used to run 5 miles a day and now I can barely walk a mile a day. Notice those things, take them seriously, and come up with a plan to stay physically active and able all the way into your 70s, 80s, and 90s. I thank you all so much for being here. I'm Pamela D Wilson. I'm a caregiving expert and expert witness. More information about me and support for caregivers and aging adults on my website. There are videos, my podcast, a book, 3 online courses, my caregiving blog, so much free helpful information there. You can also schedule a one-on-one consultation with me by going to my website, clicking on services, and completing the elder care consultation page. I'll see you all again soon in another video.